Good afternoon. Wausau Mayor Katie Rosenberg here with my friend Michelle Gage, and she is here to help us dive right into Wausau's brand new Betterbin app to help us all be much better stewards of our planet. Michelle, how are you?
Yeah, I'm great. Thank you so much, Mayor Katie. Yeah, this is exciting. We're really ready to teach residents how to recycle right. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
I'm ready when you are. I want to dive right in. I want to use this all day, every day.
Yeah, all right. So everyone, Wausau residents out there, if you are living at a residence with Harders, which is the city contracted recycling services, this new tool, which is an app, is for you, and it's going to help you recycle right all the time. All those questions you've ever had about, is this acceptable? What should I do with this? We're going to answer all those questions in a really awesome new app, and we're going to dive into it right now. So right now you're looking at my lovely home screen on my phone, and there are two ways you can get to the app. So this is really, really critical. Don't go to the App Store. Don't go to Google Play. This is a web application, which means even if you were just on a computer, you could absolutely get there. So I'm going to go to my camera actually on my phone, and I'm going to take a picture of this awesome QR code that you're also seeing on your screen. And it's going to take us directly into the app. So bear with my internet here. So it's going to take you to a login page. Now, the exact same thing would have happened if you would have just typed betterbin.app into your web browser. So super easy to get there. And then I'm just going to log in with an email. And so just give me 1 second. All right, let's log in. And it didn't like me, of course.
It's of course when you're doing this live that it's going to be all crazy like that, but
Yeah, right.
I'm going to follow along with you.
So the great news for users is you're not going to have to remember to do that every time, because you can easily save the app to your mobile device just like you would any other app. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So this pop-up will come up on your screen, and we're just going to follow what it says to tap this bottom little icon, and your phone is going to have this add to home screen button. You can call this Betterbin. You could call it the Wausau Recycling app, if I can spell it right. And we're just going to add it. And so now you can see on my home screen this icon. We're going to go right back into the app. And of course, I cached my my login, so it's not going to work. My bad. This isn't going to happen to you. Don't worry. All right. So now we are in the app. And so let's talk about the coolest functionality to begin with. You grab any product, you scan the UPC barcode, and the product is going to pop up or not pop up. So right now, that was a product that our app hasn't seen before. So what it asks you to do is take a photo of the product, and then we're able to email you instructions just like that right to your inbox. And there you can see that, and then you just submit. So I'm gonna grab the UPC barcode of a different product. I'm gonna show you the different things you might be seeing. So I just scanned some bread, and here you go. So it tells you that the plastic bag or wrap is never acceptable in your Wausau recycling cart, but you can drop it off at a grocery store. So there's nothing general about these instructions. We talk about the inner packaging, the outer packaging, anything you could think of, drop off locations, and it'll get you instructions.
That's really great.
So I'm just going to show you, if you wanted to search for something that doesn't have a UPC barcode, we can help you there too. So we're just going to choose a computer right here. And so what we've done is gather some local resources. So for electronics, you could drop them off at the Good News Project in Wausau, or you could bring them to the Marathon County landfill out in Ringgold. So lots of those products around your house that you're just not sure what to do with, you can just type them right in, and we'll give you answers.
Awesome.
So let's see, we're just going to go to this flyout menu. So beyond just searching for products, there's a whole bunch of other stuff you can find on the app. If you have questions about anything recycling or refuse related, if you're a Wausau resident, we direct you to that information. So let's see, pickup schedule. We go right to the city webpage, and if you were looking at this on your phone, you can see this is a map of the pickup days based on where you live in Wausau, and we'll go back. And if you
Awesome.
just wanted to go right to the City of Wausau Garbage and Recycling website, we take you there, all the information you might need. And then in our drop-off section, when you have questions about what to do with those materials that aren't acceptable in your recycling cart, such as light bulbs or batteries, we give directions to where you can properly recycle those in the Wausau area. And then we have some fun tips and tricks. And this stuff is great because we update this content every couple of weeks. So based on the time of year, if it's Christmas and you're thinking about, what do I do with my broken Christmas ornaments or what have you, that we update this so you can always come back and learn more. This month, we were focused, tons of questions always come in to recycling facilities about light bulbs and batteries. So right off the bat, we wanted to get Wausau residents answers about what to do with those materials. But then the content for February, we were really focused on pet materials. So your cat litter box or your pet treat bags or food bags, or if you're ordering online from Chewy, what to do with all that packaging. And so that's the kind of content we've focused on this month.
That's awesome. I can finally get rid of that whole drawer of old batteries and light bulbs that we've just kind of been hoarding.
Yes, for a small fee, but you can.
Hey, it'll be out of my life. It'll be great.
Let's see, you can access the app both in English and Spanish, which is really important. We wanted to make it as accessible as possible.
Nice.
And yeah, you can contact us if you have questions. But yeah, the main functionality, again, I'll scan another product so we can see what happens. Kind of instructions we can get. And here was the product that I scanned, and here's the product.
Oh, so you have the whole outside box and the inside wrappers. That's awesome.
And I'd love to find a product that I don't have in here so I could show you what that looks like. Sometimes even I forget what we've seen before. Oh, we have that one. Let's try one more time. And while I do this, let's see, maybe I can just tell you about how this all came to be, which is pretty cool story. Oh yeah, so I will do that in just a sec. Okay, so here with some Skittles that I just scanned the barcode of, and it tells you that it's trash, which is correct. This bag is not acceptable in your recycling bin. But because our app basically hasn't seen that product yet, no one has ever scanned it before, we have these directions at the bottom basically saying, hey, a computer model generated these instructions. If you submit with this button, we'll have a human verify that it's correct. And then we just ask you again to just grab a quick photo. I'll grab it, and then I'm just gonna hit submit, and that's all you have to do. And then a couple minutes later, I'm just gonna scan this again so you're not seeing my computer. You'll get an email in your inbox, either just saying, yep, it was right, prepare it as told, or no, the model was wrong, this is how you should properly prepare it.
Cool. So you're using kind of artificial intelligence and then sending it. Is it you? Is it someone that's verifying it?
Yeah, so this is actually really cool. We're so excited to be able to launch this in Wausau because you're really this is the first time this technology is out in the wild in this way. So our machine learning model is able to look at photos and text and discern what type of packaging material it is. And that's how we know how to give you accurate instructions. But the model is sort of, like you said, artificial intelligence sort of means it learns how to do it on its own. And so we're sort of in the process of teaching the computer so it can determine packaging on its own. So really exciting that all the Wausau residents out there are going to be sort of our test subjects in helping us build this model.
You just excited that nerd part of me that's really into this kind of being number one in experimentation. So everybody scan everything so you have all kinds of new product details in there.
Yeah, it's going to be so interesting to know how quickly it happens. Like if it just takes a couple hundred scans, or if it takes a couple thousand scans. So yeah, so excited and thankful that Wausau has been able to and been willing to work with us on this. Which is where I should go back and tell sort of the backstory of how this
Yeah.
all came to be.
Why are you the recycling lady? What is this?
Yeah, right. At first, I wouldn't necessarily consider me the recycling lady. If anyone really wants to know the queen of recycling in the state of Wisconsin, it's Melissa
Oh,
Johnson at the Marathon County Solid
you're
Waste.
right. You're right. So you're the recycling second lady, maybe.
And the second, I'll be the second lady. There you go. Just super passionate about sustainably managing my waste. Like I was just frustrated that even being smart and proactive, I just really felt like I didn't know how to be recycling right. And I just thought technology is so amazing. It should be able to be used to help us recycle right. And so about 2.5 years ago, embarked on an entrepreneurial journey, which is when I met Ryan Gallagher, the president of Rocket Industrial, and their marketing director, Bob Steffen. So Rocket Industrial is a locally headquartered packaging solutions provider, but they are an international company. They create packaging solutions for companies all across the country and all across the world. And, I met them, I heard about them because they have this mission to package with less. So they want to help their customers make the most sustainable, cost-effective options for the packaging they choose for their products. And so I was like, hey, these people are for me. They want to package with less. I want to teach people how to recycle right. So Rocket agreed to come on board as the sponsor for the app in the city of Wausau.
Thank you so much, Rocket and Ryan and Bob.
Yes, yes. And so, as a startup, capital is so necessary. You need money to grow a business. And so with their financial support, it's just been, it's given us the ability to partner with Wausau too and make this a reality for Wausau residents. So
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for that. All right, so we're doing this pilot for a year, and hopefully we love it and we learn a lot and everyone recycles better and we have to pick up the recycling more maybe or figure that whole thing out.
yeah, exactly. So I think the most important thing to know is like, why do we need to recycle right? And the answer is because when you put materials in your carts that aren't acceptable, they take this extended journey to the recycling facility and then to the landfill. So number one, you're increasing your carbon footprint exponentially by that extra trip, but you're just decreasing the efficiencies. People are having to drive your materials more, they're having to sort your materials more. So it costs money because of those inefficiencies. So that's why it's just really important to recycle right.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love finding efficiencies and making it better, and especially if you can save money somewhere along the line, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the questions I had from somebody here was that, okay, I don't have a smartphone, but I still want to use this app. Is it possible for me to use that? And I think I know the answer is yes, but maybe you could tell me a little bit more.
Yeah, that's a great question. So I am going to just pull up another screen so you can see.
I
If
love
you
seeing
were
your
on,
screen being so much more busy than mine. How many tabs do you have?
yeah, way too many. Our website's open right now. So I'm just going to go to Betterbin.app. And
Okay, there you are.
now this is me. So because I have a lot of different accounts because I'm like a super user. It's going to take just a second to go to Wausau, but I'm going to show you, it's going to look really similar to what you're seeing on my phone right here. So now you're
Oh,
seeing
awesome.
my talking head because this is
Hey.
where the barcode function would be. But yes, you can certainly text search for any product. Obviously you can't use the barcode function here, but you could certainly text search for anything and find the correct instructions. So the answer is yes, you can totally use this on a laptop or desktop.
Awesome. Love it. I will let this person know for sure.
Yeah.
What else do we need to know before we can start going, or are we good to go? We can just start scanning away.
Yeah, so you are good to go. So I think the most important things to understand are number one, don't go to the App Store or Google Play to get the app. We are a web application. That means we are basically a super cool website. So don't go to the App Store or Google Play. Either find this QR code sticker, which you're going to see everywhere. You're going to see it on all the City of Wausau social media. You're going to see it from Betterbin. You're going to see it just in a whole bunch of different places. You can just scan that barcode to get to the app, or you can go to a whole bunch of different links. You can either just search for betterbin.app and you'll find Wausau as your community. You might run across this link if you're finding the link on social media or on our website or on the city's websites, and it will take you directly to the app. Oh, and I have to mention this because I almost totally forgot. Supporting local businesses, right?
Ooh.
So the most sustainable option you can make beyond thinking about like the packaging that's around the product you just purchased is supporting local businesses. And so to get you psyched, get Wausau residents psyched about using the app, we are going to be giving away Vino Latte gift cards
Oh
for the
my gosh.
next couple of weeks. So
You are like the Oprah of recycling now.
yes. So we want to support local. It's, it decreases transportation. So many different reasons why buying local like is financially and environmentally responsible. So another reason you should check out the app, even if you are just not psyched about recycling, is to get a free gift card to Vino
You
Latte.
need coffee in your life, or
Yes.
whatever else they sell, wine, sandwiches, all the amazing
Yes.
things. You need it.
So yeah, so a good reason to use the app. But yeah, so hopefully you'll be able to I don't know, find out about the app either via this video, via one of the city's websites. We should be on the news tonight. So yeah, and this is a whole year. So this is just the launch. We're just getting started.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm super pumped. I'm ready to recycle and do the right thing. Thank you so much for making this possible. Thank you, Rocket Industrial. That's amazing. Thanks to everyone I know Marianne has been deeply involved with helping get this thing going too. So thank you to everyone. And now it's all on us. We got to start scanning and recycling better. So I believe in you, Wausau.
All right, Wausau. We're excited to see you use the app. So please don't hesitate to be in touch if you have questions. And thanks for watching.
Awesome. Thank you.